Fanshawe graduates are making waves in every industry. These influential leaders inspire us all, and they're making their mark here at home and around the world. The Distinguished Alumni Awards recognize Fanshawe graduates who have achieved a high level of career success, made a significant impact in the community, and recent graduates who show exceptional promise. The Distinguished Alumni Award for Business is awarded to a Fanshawe graduate who is making waves in the varied field of business. Previous winners of this award include Dawn Ashton, Vice President of Finance, International Operations for 3M; Peter Roca, CEO, partner, and founder of Start.ca; and Doug Westell, President of Westell Homes. This year's recipient graduated from Fanshawe's Business Administration Accounting program in 1995, is a senior executive at St. Thomas Elgin General Hospital, was seconded to lead an IT implementation project that standardized financial systems for 9 hospitals in southwestern Ontario, led procurement efforts during the COVID-19 pandemic that ensured a continued supply of personal protective equipment, development of screening processes and safety protocols, and implementation and installation of physical safety barriers and equipment with no occurrences of COVID-19 transmission reported at the hospital. This year's recipient of the Distinguished Alumni Award for Business is Tanya Sheldon, Vice President, Corporate Services and Chief Financial Officer at St. Thomas Elgin General Hospital.
Fanshawe College gave me the foundational knowledge that started my career in accounting. In addition to my professors, Fanshawe College gave me the opportunity to learn alongside fellow students, some of which have become lifelong friends. Thank you again for this great honor. I'm truly proud to be a Fanshawe College graduate.
The Distinguished Alumni Award for Apprenticeship is awarded to a Fanshawe graduate who is making waves in the field of skilled trades. This year's recipient graduated from Fanshawe's Electrician, Construction and Maintenance program in 2002, became president of Boss Innovations in 2008, saw the number of employees increase from 15 to 25, and saw annual revenues grow from $2 million to $37 million. Was listed on Canadian Business Magazine's Growth List, which identifies the most innovative and successful businesses in the country in 2018, 2019, and 2020. Is committed to developing young apprenticeship talent and has been recognized by Canadian manufacturers and exporters for their contribution to developing youth in manufacturing. This year's recipient of the Distinguished Alumni Award for Apprenticeship is Ben Hugenboss, President of Boss Innovations, Inc.
Really appreciate Fanshawe's program and what it did to lay a foundation of knowledge that really helped me to align my career and really set me in the right direction to continue to grow. I really look forward to seeing what it can do in the lives of our youth today.
The Distinguished Alumni Award for Community Service is awarded to a Fanshawe graduate who is making waves in their community through volunteering, advocacy, or commitment to social justice. Previous winners of this award include Brenda Young, Inaugural Justice Director for her First Nation; Nick Paparella, reporter with CTV News London; and Malcolm Bromley, retired General Manager of the Vancouver Board of Parks and Recreation. This year's recipient graduated from Fanshawe's Early Childhood Education program in 2007 and the Autism Behavioral Sciences program in 2008. Is an award-winning storyteller, advocate, and educator from Kiashki Zagin Anishinabek Gull Bay First Nation, located on the western shores of Lake Nipigon. Focuses on social justice for Indigenous peoples, building pathways to learning for Indigenous and non-Indigenous audiences, and acting as a catalyst for change. Was the first Indigenous family member among missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls to have their academic research published in Canada. Her research is dedicated to her great-grandmother and cousin. This year's recipient of the Distinguished Alumni Award for Community Service is Tamara Bernard, manager at Dilico Anishinabek Family Care and owner and founder of Tamara Quay.
Hello, I'm Tamara Bernard. That is my English name. My spirit name is Shining Eagle Woman. I specialize in gender trauma-informed research, policy, and education for missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls in Canada. Let's keep moving towards truth and reconciliation. You guys.
The Distinguished Alumni Award for Creative Arts and Design is awarded to a Fanshawe graduate who is making waves in the creative industries. Previous winners of this award include Mark Kriske, weathercaster and reporter on KTLA Morning News; Stephen Sabados, artist, designer, and former host of The Goods on CBC; and Cheryl Hickey, host of Entertainment Tonight Canada. This year's recipient graduated from Fanshawe's broadcast journalism program in 2006, started her first AM radio job while she was still in college, moved to television and spent 6 years covering national political news in Ottawa for CTV and then CBC. Has a portfolio that includes coverage of Canadian and American federal elections, Black Lives Matter protests in Washington, and the insurrection at the United States Capitol in 2021. Was part of a team that received the 2020 RTNDA Gord Sinclair Award for the CBC News Canada Votes Election Night live coverage in 2019. The award is presented by the Academy of Canadian Cinema and Television for excellence in broadcast journalism. This year's recipient of the Distinguished Alumni Award for Creative Arts and Design is Katie Simpson, Senior Foreign Correspondent, Washington, D.C. for CBC News.
I just want to say thank you so much, and thank you for thinking of me. Fanshawe College was an amazing experience. My professors taught me a lot of skills that I actually still use today. All of those skills helped me get to where I am today, so thank you, Fanshawe College.
The Distinguished Alumni Award for Health Sciences is awarded to a Fanshawe graduate who is making waves in the field of healthcare. Previous winners of this award include Karen Davies, President and CEO of St. Thomas Elgin General Hospital; Elizabeth LaRusso, Coordinator of Fanshawe's MRI program; and Dr. Louise Giles, Assistant Professor at the University of Chicago. This year's recipient graduated from Fanshawe's nursing program in 1984. Champions innovative approaches to nursing, supports development of nurse leaders, and has unique opportunities to advance scholarship and improve quality outcomes for patients and communities. Has published well-respected research in the healthcare field. Successfully co-led London Health Sciences Centre's Pandemic Incident Response Team and is a member of the Ontario Critical Care COVID Command Centre. Was inducted as a Fellow in the Canadian Academy of Nursing, Canada's highest honor for nursing leaders, in 2020. This year's recipient of the Distinguished Alumni Award for Health Sciences is Carol Young Ritchie, Executive Vice President, Chief Nursing and Health Disciplines Officer, and Chief Quality Officer at London Health Sciences Centre.
Fanshawe gave me my start in nursing, but also many rewarding friends and colleagues that I still see today. I'm very proud of my roots at Fanshawe and the education that I was provided there, and has also launched me to be a lifelong learner and deepen my knowledge of nursing over the years. Thank you very much, and I'm very honored.
The Distinguished Alumni Award for Technology is awarded to a Fanshawe graduate who is making waves in their industry through innovative approaches to technology. Previous winners of this award include Peter Cassidy, architectural technologist and principal of John Paul II Catholic Secondary School, and John MacArthur, president of Highwit Development Company. This year's recipient graduated from Fanshawe's Fashion Design Co-op program in 1984 and returned to complete the Manufacturing Engineering Technician and Manufacturing Engineering Technology programs in 2016. Holds 2 patents for an award-winning reusable surgical gown and has worked with raw material manufacturers to develop technical barrier textiles for personal protective equipment products. Worked with the Canadian emergency medical manufacturers during the COVID-19 pandemic to identify 25 manufacturers that could retool to produce reusable isolation gowns, then provided patterns, raw material specifications, and production process assistance. Was the first female executive in LACMAC's 100-year history and is a mentor and advocate for increased participation and advancement of women in manufacturing. This year's recipient of the Distinguished Alumni Award for Technology is Shelley Lamb White, president of LACMAC.
As a woman in my field, I have the unique opportunity to influence what the future of manufacturing will look like. Learning is a lifelong adventure that can provide you with new and exciting opportunities. I would like to thank the college and those involved in selecting me as a recipient of this award. It is truly an honor to be recognized.
The Distinguished Alumni Award for a recent graduate is awarded to a Fanshawe graduate who finished their program within the last 5 years and has shown exceptional dedication and is making waves in their field. Previous recipients of this award include Hala Goname, reporter with CBC, and Marcy Musari, owner of Marcy Musari Interior Decorating. This year's recipient graduated from Fanshawe's Business Administration Marketing Program in 2016. Started his own business-to-business technology company less than 3 years after graduation. Has grown his business's subscription base to include users in more than 50 countries on 6 continents. They work with over 10,000 businesses, including Microsoft and BlackBerry. Received a 20 in their 20s award from Business London magazine in 2018. Was recognized in LACMAC magazine's 2019 global list of 10 fastest growing software as a service companies. This year's recipient of the recent Graduate Distinguished Alumni Award is Nick Hollinger, CEO and co-founder of VisitorQ.
Fanshawe has been a big part of my success to date. The dedication from my professors and other individuals in the business school made my time at Fanshawe not only valuable, but fun as well. Thank you, Fanshawe College, for this honor, and congratulations to my fellow recipients. Great work, everybody.